story from the battlefield on this National Canine Veterans Day. While supporting the ceasefire between Gaza and Israel, American soldiers came across 10 abandoned dogs they knew they could not leave behind. With the help of 2 rescue operations, Let Animals Live, located in Israel, and the SCPA International, these canines were able to get medical care and a flight to America. Now reunited with the soldiers who saved them, these puppies can begin their new lives in their forever homes, safe and sound. And joining me now, Marine Corps Special Operations Sniper Brandon Zelensky and his dog Emmy, and Lori Califf, Director of Programs for the SPCA International. Welcome to both of you. Thank you so much. So Brandon, got to start with you. Puppy looks sleepy, been through a lot. Tell me about why you had just had to bring her home.
Yeah, so as you can tell, being and operating inside Gaza is just inherently chaotic, and that's both for the local population and all the animals there. And so, having been operating inside that for about a year, we established a relationship with these dogs and built a companionship, and we were just with them all the time, and most of which came from very poor health. They had fleas, ticks, worms, you name it, just malnourished. So we nurtured them back, and they just grew a very strong bond. And at the end of it, we just knew that we cannot leave these dogs here because they're not going to make it. And it wasn't a moment too soon that I happened to reach out to Lori and her team at SPCA International. And they've been nothing short of a miracle for us. I couldn't ask for a better service. And I'll say that I did reach out to many other local places in Israel and international organizations, and a lot of dead ends. A lot of people that were just not willing to help or didn't know how to help. And I got in touch with Lori, and everything was just easy sailing from there.
Yeah, Lori, tell us about this process. You're not only in a foreign country trying to get these dogs out in a territory, a war zone, but you're also in the middle of all this chaos, and you get the call to come in to do this special mission. Tell us what that's like from start to finish.
Well, it's a very long process, but in the immediacy, we know that we have to rescue these dogs or cats because we don't have a lot of time. So the way that we work at SBC International through our Patriot Pets program is we form affiliates and partners on the ground in anywhere where there's a conflict zone. And we work together to be able to do this. And when Brandon contacted me, I think it was a Sunday morning in November, and he mentioned that he had this dog and he was leaving country very, very quickly. I remember saying, okay, give me 10 minutes. And I contacted our local partners at Let Animals Live. And within a couple of hours, we had a safe place for the dogs to land.
Brandon, the video of you reuniting with Emmy is amazing, touching. Can you tell us how happy she was to see you and what that moment was like, knowing that she was going to be yours forever?
She was super, super happy. And, I was worried if she would recognize me or not because, but it's a long process, as Laura mentioned, getting dogs over here, going through quarantine and the CDC and all that stuff. And, she's met a lot of people since then under very great care. So she came here and, I saw her in the cage and she was whining and unlocked it. And then, she was just incredibly happy to see me. And, I was happy to see her, and ever since then, she's not had a worry since. She's just super happy being home.
Lori, before we go, what other places are you working right now, and how can people best support your efforts?
Yeah, we work in any part of the world that has a military U.S. installment or there's military presence. So we form those partnerships. And if anybody wants to help, or if anybody has a dog while they're on deployment, or a cat for that matter, they're welcome to contact us through our website at sbcai.org, or they can follow us also on social media and get the information there.